Hello everyone, and welcome back. I have my coffee, my decaf, all ready to go. We're all ready to do some more coding. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's having a nice Thursday. I just gotta do like my whole shebang. Give me some time. I'll take care of that, and we can begin coding. We're gonna be working on some. Gonna be wrapping up like the classes. Hey Vlad, what's up? How are you doing? Yeah, I want to wrap up classes for mobs. Have like this kind of same thing gonna set up for like all the playable characters. Just having like the base class set up for and like so that the game can be expanded like easily with that. And I've been really into making this game. Can't wait to like kind of like see it like take shape, because right now it's like I'm like coding stuff, I'm making squares move around, but at some point it's gonna look like an actual game, and I'll be like, I did that. Cool. I participated in that. You know, I made stuff in this. This is really cool. Just doing my usual posts. I was busy making my coffee. I need to reorganize my folders. Okay, here we go. Is it time to go back to our little programming? I hope everyone's having a good night. We're gonna start some song requests. Yeah, I was like, please no max volume. Nice. Swear to God. There we go. Okay. Amazing. Okay. I should probably start Visual Studio. Also, not the right project. Oh, should be called Project Hopium at this point. Can't be arsed to change the name of the repo. Copilot is free. I don't care. Get that fucking bullshit out of my face. Stupid AI bullshit. Making people dumber. Alright. Alright. So I had my base mob class. Yeah, that was my goal, right? If I go to Discord where we have those stuff. Can't talk? What is this? Huh? Oh. Oh, thanks for no. Oh my god. Oh. So sorry, Lily. Well, thankfully, yeah, I caught it like a minute later. Saribot is supposed to like put up shield mode and when I end the stream, and then remove it when the stream starts again, but sometimes it either lags behind or just doesn't do it. But thanks for making me. Thanks for telling me. Thankfully I was checking Discord. Yeah, so sorry about that. Oh my god. Yes, because it's setting up month-old follower as like the minimum to be able to talk in shield mode. I'm so sorry. Coffee bestie, I have my coffee. Well, I have my decaf because it is late at night. And I want to be able to sleep. I'm doing very well. How about you? How's it going in Lilyland? Project Hopium. Let's see what do we got here. Where did Cinder post this? Weekly goals. We're looking to start wrapping up enemy types and speed types for various characters. That's not what I said, but sure. As we'll start to work on program levels, Waba is looking to start getting to work on rebinding controls through menu. Yeah, let's go. That's not what I said, but okay. But I know what you mean. I know what I meant. 1 week more, and I will be a full-fledged 1 month. Has it been that long already? Damn. Yeah, because I didn't get to edit. You came in with Sting's raid, I think, during a Sunday afternoon. I was playing Factorio C Block like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago or something. It was so fun. I didn't get to stream Factorio last week because I had something come up with some colleagues, and on Thursday, and then on Sunday I had the collab with Zyros and everyone else. Sting, I love Sting. Sting's great. I'm actually working with Sting and someone else in another game as well. Well, we're supposed to start like pretty soon. Yeah, Factorio is my current obsession, and I love automation games. Factory games like Factorio, Satisfactory, and all kinds of stuff. It's all super cool. Yeah, we're making a game. So we have Godot open here, and I have Visual Studio Code for the C# scripts. It's nothing too crazy so far. At least I got something made where sorry, throat's rattled. Where like I can like move around. I have my HP value here, and I have enemies who keep spawning. It's a game that's kind of based on a Vampire Survivor kind of. Oops. Game crash. Yeah, it's a work in progress. I started working in Godot's GD script language, and then I started like making stuff, porting stuff over to C#. So I haven't been able to make it like 1-to-1 quite yet, but C# is, I think, is much better for like, you know, especially like the classes. It's gonna be like much cleaner to use. Brotato? I think Brotato is a similar kind of game. Let me go check real quick. I think so. Brotato. Yep. But yeah, you get a wave of enemies coming at you. Yeah, those are fun. I bought Vampire Survivors, just kind of like played because I saw people play it. I never played myself before, and it gets so addicting. It's kind of crazy. Although we're not going to go the Vamp Survivor route where you just kind of pick up weapons and the weapons automatically deal damage around you. We're gonna go more for probably like the Brotato or like other. I think there's another game where you're more active, where like you actually shoot stuff. Which game was it again? Inspiration? Inspo? What was the game called? 21 something. I don't know. Actually, they're the best to play when you need pure satisfaction and addiction. Oh, oh yes. I'm even doing a randomizer, a multi-war randomizer as like satisfactory right now in another server. It's always fun to just kind of it makes you like play around with stuff like different things because you get some late game stuff like randomly, some mid game, early game. You just kind of try to like make something out of it. Pretty nice. Okay, so why is it crashing whenever we get a collision? That's what I need to check. So collision count, physics process. That's the damage calculation. No, that's the force. Yeah, that's the pushing force. Otherwise, player position, yeah, go towards the player, move and slide. What if? Can I use move and collide and move and slide at the same time? Oh yeah, I need uh I need delta. I need speed. I need direction and speed. I need god damn it. Velocity times delta. No? Oh. Let's just go with velocity, I guess then. Let's see how that works. I don't know if that will help. Crash. The only thing about coding, just editing a VOD, and I opened my mob and Discord noticed flowing. I was like, what the hell? Which led to leaving servers and then finding you can talk. Yeah, sometimes you just get too many notifications. I am in a whole bunch of servers that have like different purposes, like for different things. Most of them I just kind of mute, but yeah, I should probably not be in them if I'm not participating. I always tell myself I will participate in stuff, in more community stuff, like other communities, but then I end up just like focusing on my own because I don't have a lot of time or energy to spend. I do get the struggle of too many notifs. Then this also bugs me to no end. Like whenever there's one of those big community servers like has like that clown who like adds everyone and like everyone starts like being pissed off, I just leave. I don't even leave a comment, I just fucking leave. Like, okay, man. Not even doing the basic thing of like just locking the at everyone. Okay, so it's not move and collide. It's probably the make it go back to move and slide. Okay, so if pushing body, oh, it bugs because pushing body is wait. Oh, It's colliding. The enemy was colliding with the rock, which is a rigid body. It's a static body, is it? Static body. Yeah, well, even though I'm a mechanical engineer, I also dabbled in programming a whole lot in school and like in my early career. The basic thing to understand in code and programming is that everything is a sequence. Everything has to be a sequence. So the best way like to wrap your head around it, I think, like for me at least, is just everything has to be like a step by step. Step one, step two, step three, step one, step two, step three. Obviously, when you have a game running, a bunch of things are happening all at once. You're listening to events. That's a bit different, but like I program macros for our CAD software Inventor, and it's just like press the button, and then there's a sequence of things that happen. So it's as simple as that. I'm just gonna figure out why the collision. Okay, so is it only when they hit the rock, or is it when they hit me as well? Okay, it's fine when it's me. I push them. I can push them.
Get a stinger. Get the stinger. Get the stinger.
Yeah. Oh, no, she's talking to other people.
Okay.
Using Discord over mobile.
Sorry, what? Hi.
I'll talk. I'm streaming.
I heard you say she's on Discord.
Yeah, because you're talking aloud around
I'm
me.
So sorry.
And people can hear you.
I'm sorry.
I already have. It's still hot. You can get.
Oh, thank
you. Trying to explain to you. Yeah. I love teaching people stuff. I like trying to explain stuff. And there is such a thing as kind of like the rubber ducky method, where you can just kind of, if you just voice your thoughts to something as like something even like a rubber duck, just or like just like voicing your thought at someone makes you think about them, and you sometimes just kind of find your own solution. I can't understand. I think I got into it and left the first day. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But it's okay. It's okay. Like, no, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna try to explain it. It's not for everyone. I understand that. I swear, I've been in programming class for MATLAB in like my first year university, amongst a whole bunch of other mechanical engineering students. Most of them did not have a clue what the hell we were learning, because like people in like the more like physics and mechanical fields, they don't want to touch that shit. They don't want to touch coding. So I think what I have to do essentially is I just have to make another if or an else. Let's do else if, I guess. No, I think just else, at least for now. I need to change my header. Blood angels of the galaxy. Alright, so else I would send it over here. It's like else if you're colliding with something else than a character, in this case the rock, the rigid body, we should do this instead. But every time I do copy paste, I turn this into a function because I know that means I'm gonna have to reuse it multiple times. Okay, okay, custom stuff is gonna be over here. Okay, so, that's a private virtual. There. Void move towards player. Blood angels of the galaxy, blood angels, divinity, angel. Gonna keep nod. Yeah, just nod. Nod and smile. Nod and smile. Nod and smile. Everything's okay. Don't have to worry about a thing. I'll do all of the thinking. You just nod. Everything's okay. Move towards player. Literally, if I have to copy paste something, I turn it into a thing that I can use and I just copy paste that instead of copy pasting the whole block of text, you know? Okay, teacher. I'm the teacher. Man, I feel old now. I love teaching though. I could see myself going to teach at the end of my career, like going back to the college where I learned, the college I went to, and just kind of teach, you know, next generation. All right, global position, direction, same thing. Direction, speed, blah blah. All right. Okay, let's try that then. Let's see if it works. Oh, Godot fully crashed. Oh no. My god. I guess it's because like we had like an if statement with no else. So I guess it just went nowhere. And so the enemy, the mob, was kind of stuck, not being able to move like ever. Alright, Godot. You, for the first time, Godot has been like fully frozen. Is not responsive. Just end it. There we go. Start again. Yeah, well, the game engine crashed. The game engine crashed. I don't know why. I want to say it's because there was no way for the code to go. The code went nowhere, so it crashed. I think that's what happened. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Now let the enemy collide. Oh! Okay. No cra- Never mind. Wait, what happened though? Why did it crash now? Oh, that's so weird. Why did it crash this time? Hmm. Oh, I should be using get last light collision. Okay, so move and slide already has built-in stuff for collisions, but it might not be the one I'm looking for though. I just guess what I want. Yeah, it's because the thing I'm trying to do is make it so that the player is able to push enemies out of the way, like that the player character does not get stuck. Because the problem that was happening is that if a swarm of enemy would just kind of swarm around the player, you would just get stuck. If let's see. Um I'll comment this whole section. What's the Control E? C. Just move towards player. If I forget about the whole collision thing, everything should work as they did before. I keep forgetting if I have to rebuild the code before. I think Godot does it automatically if I start the thing here. Yeah. Yeah, so without the whole like push collision thing, everything's working as intended. So like they're sliding along the rock. But if I like meet one like this, I can get stuck. Like if I get around like I'm stuck now. I can't get out. There has to be a way to make it like a. I know there's a thing called one-way collision. Maybe I should use that. Where's my inspector? Distraction-free mode. No. Where's my inspector? There he is. Because I know there's something called one-way collision. If I go to the player character scene and check the collision page, one-way collision. This collision shape should only detect collision on one side, top or bottom. That is not what I thought this would be. Okay, let's go check documentation. Godot 4.4 character one-way collision. How the hell does that work? Okay, collision layer, collision mask, disable mode, methods. Okay, that is not. All objects to pass through certain surfaces from one direction, but not the other. Oh, one way in that sense. Only used for platforms that players can jump up onto, but not fall through. I see. Okay, that's why. Okay, so that's what they mean by from top or bottom. I see. Okay, so that's not what I want. You can't see it from here. Oh, it's too small. Yeah, I really have to like zoom in. It's just too far. Right here. Yeah, so maybe a bit too much. Anyways. Collision shape. So it's not one-way collision. I still feel like there's a way for me to make this work, maybe without this much code. If I check. Maybe with collision layers or collision masks or something like that. The physics layers in this collision entity is in. Collision objects can exist in one or more of 32 different layers. See also collision mask. No, object A can detect contact with object B only if object B is in any of the layers that object A scans. The layers of mask. One of the most powerful but frequently misunderstood collision features, the collision layer system. This subsystem allows you to build up complex interactions between a variety of objects. The key concepts are layers and masks. Each collision object 3D has 32 different physics layers. Get that right. Alright. Layers. This describes the layers that the object appears in. By default, all bodies are on layer 1. Collision mask. This describes what layers the body will scan for collision. If an object is in one of the mask layers, the body will ignore it. By default, all bodies scan layer 1. Its properties can be configured via code or by editing them in the inspector. Keeping track of what you're using each layer can be difficult, so you may find it useful to assign names to the layers you're using. Names can be assigned in settings, layer names, 2D defaults. Oh. So you have like you can have like a layer for walls, one for players, to make it like easier to manage. Ugh. Oh my god, my shoulders hurt so much. Ah. I'm gonna set an example. Start by naming layers 1 for walls, players, and using coins. Place each node type in its respective layers. Layer property and set each node's mask property by setting the layers it should interact with. I'm gonna try something. So what if I make the player in where are the layers? Visibility? Yeah. No. That's collision layer in mask. Okay. Let's say layer 1 is player. Layer 2 is mob. 3 is obstacles. So the player character is in layer 1 and checks for layers 2 and 3. And then the mobs, base mob, collision. You are in layer 2, but maybe I'll try something. Maybe you don't check for the player collision, and then but you do check for each other and for obstacles. So that would mean that the player's collision checks for the enemies, but not the other way around. I wonder how that's gonna work. And then I want to do it for the obstacle. Let's see what happens. You're in layer 3. You check for 1 and 2. Going to check for 3 because you don't move. Let's see what happens if I just change the collision layers and masks around like this. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck? What is this? I was stuck to them. I can't. What the fuck? And I can kind of move between them. Wow. Huh? Like stuck to them like a magnet. Oh, that's so weird. Huh. Whoa. Oh, I kind of squeeze out of them. That's so interesting. It's like I'm like slippery. I'm trying to like get in the middle of them, but I can't. I literally can't. Oh my god. I just get squeezed out. What? What? That's so interesting. I don't know why I'm stuck to them though. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah. That's so interesting. Like, it feels like I made one of those like I see it as like, oh, I'm making like a climbable surface. The enemy behavior between each other is nice. I like that. Okay, that was interesting. What if the player card does not check for collisions with enemies? We're not gonna do anything, right? Yeah, you're just gonna pass through. They can just go like they'll just all go to my position, but yeah. Okay. So what if the enemies do check for the player collision, but the player does not check for their collision? What happens then? Oops. Wrong place. Wrong scene. Ah. There we go. That's the behavior I wanted. I didn't need any kind of complicated code. I just needed to use layer masks. Wow. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Just push them away like that. They collide with each other, but they don't like kind of stack up, and you can just kind of pass through. Yeah, obviously when you do that, you're gonna receive damage, but that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted the player to be in an unstoppable force and just be able to move through the enemies and push them around while receiving damage. Well, that's well accomplished. That's really cool. Almost feels like I'm making a pixel art, like a pixel game where Like, you know, it's like each pixel is like the part of like some kind of fluid. This is how like the physics engines like handles it. I wonder if this is how they make pixel art, like pixel physics. That must take a lot of computing power, though. I feel. That's hurting my eyes a little bit. Red on green is complementary. Alright, so I did not need any of this. Oh, that's good. Less code, the better. Less line, the fewer lines is better. Only one line. Only one line is there. Move towards player. Well, it's like 4 lines. I'll keep the function so that does this. I'll keep the function in case I need to use it elsewhere. Should it be public, or rather than maybe it needs to be public rather than private. I don't know. Let's make them all public virtual just to be sure. That's amazing. Alright, so that's... Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be. In line endings, the following files are not consistent. Do you want to revise them? Yes, I think. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm perfectly honest. I don't know what it did. Right. Yeah. What did I say I wanted to do? Program. I'm thinking a reasonable goal for this week will be to wrap up the base classes for the mobs, player characters, and maps. That way it opens up the way for writing design teams start thinking about specifics for those. Yeah, such as character is faster, squishier, blah blah. Also, I've been told how they want to manage, like how they want to help to be managed. It's gonna be like a heart system, recovering heart system rather than like a HP like bar HP value. So I guess I can also work on that a little bit. Alright, so in player character, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna... This is gonna have to go... be transferred into C#. Kinda wish I could have both. But I understand it's probably not feasible to have 2 types of code running on the same object at the same time. Alright, can... attach a new C# script. I'm gonna rename everything though, because it's like base character, I guess. Base player, base character. For the scene. Physics collision. Or like collision box, I guess. Gonna start naming stuff like names that like speak to you, you know? Having some fun over there with your bongos. Oh, that guy looks like a friend. Future Ranger. Looks neat. Collision box. And there's the hitbox. Area. And hitbox collision. What does that look like if I try to call it in code? If I do like a this no. How do I call, say, collision box? No. On hitbox area, enter. Oh, okay. Interesting. I want to make it easy to kind of like use code to like get these different nodes through C#. The base character, character sprite, I guess like character collision and hitbox area and hitbox collision. HP label and hit timer, yeah. Alright, that's base character, that's good. Base character, character body 50. Okay, so I want to attach a script on a C# base character.cs. Yep. Now we're taking all this and we're transforming it. We're like, I guess, translating into C#. I can take some stuff from the base mod because it's gonna have like some similar stuff like health, damage, speed, probably not experience. Definitely health, damage, and speed. Experience is like the experience that the enemies are gonna drop for level ups, even though like maybe we're not even going to do like a level thing, but I put that there just in case, you know, just like hey, here's the value. For health, health should be an integer instead of a float because we're using hearts. If you want to know the difference between a float and an int and integers, it's just integers are like full numbers and floats are decimal numbers. That's all. That's literally pretty much like the only difference. I don't need decimals if I count like, let's say 5 hearts, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need all the decimals in between. takes less computing power. That takes less like meaning it need the program, the engine needs to allocate less memory to it. Die and take damage are, yeah, gonna be used. Okay, let's take all this. Just put it there. And we can just like translate it as we go. Gotta, you know, rewrite in the right syntax. Brother! How was your stream, bro? Thanks so much for the raid. How you doing? How was raid tonight? What were you up to? Was it FRU again? Let me see. I didn't even see your go live. Yeah, what the hell? You didn't even tell me you were streaming. Or you just forgot to put just forgot to post it. How's it going? Welcome everyone. If you don't know me, I'm Core. I stream variety games and also I guess I became recently a part-time game designer programmer. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on a small vampire survivor like game with Cinder and a bunch of other nerds. Alright, function ready. It's more like it's an override, a public override. I love how like my friend kept telling me like, oh, just like fucking use C#, use C#. I don't know, not sure, maybe I'll see. Like I know it's probably like I'll check it eventually. Then like as soon as I get into it, it's like, oh yeah, everything needs to be C#. Everything's going C#. Okay, override ready. This character is not suitable. No method found to override. What do you mean? Maybe I'm missing something. Wait. Public override void underscore ready? Oh, it's with a fucking... Okay, it's a... caps. Base dot ready. Should I keep that there? I guess that just means like take the base. But like if I'm doing something else, I just kind of do this. All right, so you are useless. Oops. Okay. What I'm doing is HP label text. I gotta learn how to make how to use the labels. HP. Oh. Sometimes I just hit something by mistake and it auto-completes. It's kind of annoying. HP label. How do I get the label? The label from C#. Not with the dollar sign, that's for sure. HP label is here. Base character dot HP label. No. Labels. I forgot how to do anything. I guess what I'll do instead is I'll put Godot on my other screen right here so that I have like a better view of like if I kind of like try to remove the line Or maybe I just put into comments. That's like the GD script version. I'm trying to replicate that in C#. That's probably a better way to do it. That way, like, I don't have to erase anything. I have the reference right there in my face. And it's not gonna like yell at me for having stuff that doesn't work. Why are you yelling at me for? Extract interface. The fuck does that mean? Alright. How do I go fetch a label? Health 3. Move towards player. Gay, homosexual, gay. All displays. I thought this was. Oh no, this doesn't do a TTS. It just highlights the message. Alright, how do I get label? We need Jer. What's up, dude? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I can't fetch the HP label node. Do I get like node? Oh, do I have to do? I have to get node. I think. Fetches a node. No path can either be a relative path from this node or the path from the scene to be reached. I think so. That's it. Node path. How stuff mainly in work. Oh yeah. I'm glad to see you're still in one piece. Yeah, work has been rough, huh? I've been working hard too. Working a whole lot. Actually, no, path only works when the node is inside the scene tree. No path can be resistant from the scene. So, well, it's right under. So, if I get its path, say copy node path, access is unique. I get the node path. This doesn't work, right? This is gonna. Oh no. Okay. HP label. Get node. If I do HP point. Name HP label does not exist in the current context. But it's right over there. What? Get node, their method. No. Their property. It's not a property, it's not a field. It's not a local. It's not any of that shit. Node HP full get node. Annoying. Google help Godot. Wait. Where's my there it is. Label. Control can assign node objects. How do I get the label? A control for displaying plain text. Use control values. Okay. I want to learn how to use it in C#. get label node Godot 4.4 C# get label node label text. Read text from a label node in C# get text property. Get node. Huh? Oh, I have to specify which. Huh? Right. Ready. My label equals get node Godot label path to your label. Replace path to your label with the actual path in your scene tree. If that's the label node itself, you can cast this. My label. You're not even. Okay, let's try. Let's try that. Okay, so what I'm missing is this, right? Godot.label. Get node. Oh, is it because he? Is that it? I hate it when this happens. What do you mean, like, you expect the end of a curly bracket? It's right there. It is right there. You blind? Is there another one that's... Like, why the hell are you yelling at me? I don't get it sometimes. I just don't. Something missing somewhere? Doesn't even let me do anything. Huh? Oh, I get it. The class. Okay. That's it. This is... I should not have commented this one. There we go. Okay. Oh, too far. Okay, so I have my node, and now I can just get its text. HP label that text. No? Huh? I guess because it's a node type and not a label type. Yeah, it's a Godot label, not a node. Stop! Oh, this is redundant, isn't it? Necessary assigning random value to HP label. Just using statement. Oh, is it because I'm using the same name? Is that it? Wait, what if I do? Using statement can be simplified. Oh yeah? Using Godot label, get node, introduce parameter, code refiner provider, content error has been disabled. Enable? I guess? Okay, it's a Godot label now, so HP label text. Okay. Will help to, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I love the IntelliSense. Right, because I need it. Okay, yeah, for now that's fine. For now that's fine. Because it's gonna change. The whole HP thing is gonna change, but at least I get something. Actually it's gonna be HP this plus help. This should work. Alright, next. Override for physics. Public override void physics process. All of this. Okay, so direction input get vector, yeah, velocity, etc., etc. Okay. What is direction? What type is direction? Not gonna tell me. Is it? 3D script is weird. Well, it's a vector. Yeah, it's very obviously a vector. All right. So vector 2 direction. Wait. No, direction is yeah. I need to remember how to write direction. Variable names. Well, input. Yeah, input dot get vector. That. It's just gonna tell me it's not used. Even it's a necessary assignment of a value. What do you mean? I never got why this. It always tried to tell me this. Maybe if I use it right after, like velocity equals direction times 600. Okay, yeah, it stops telling me after that. So was this necessary? Now that I think about it, like, can I just do this? Yeah. I always prefer explicitly declaring my variables. It's a good way to program, as far as I know. Especially for debugging. Whenever things are var, like everything can be anything. Okay, so this needs to be this. Needs to be a variable. Move and slide. Alright, that's the player movement, and then I just give the player's position to the global manager, right? Is here, play position. Global manager instance player position, yeah. I pretty much just gotta reverse this. Yeah, I really just reverse that. So global manager player position equals position. No, it's a global position. Oh yeah, okay. Because I put in both the GD script and the C# variant. I don't need 2 lines for this. Alright, so this is my global position. I got the movement slide. It's good, good. Right, physics process done. On hitbox area, enter self. So another public override. On hitbox. Oh. On hitbox area entered. Base character on box area entered. Area. Oh yeah, that's not a thing. New symbol method found to override. Probably because it's written another way for C#. Like this is how physics process is written in C#, and this is how it's written in GD script. So you remove the underscores and then make capitalize all every letter essentially. So this should be written like this. Still not good. Okay. On hitbox area entered. That's the one. Connections. C#. Callback code won't be generated. Please add it manually. What the fuck does that mean? Signal area entered. Callback code won't be generated. Please add it manually. Guess I have to find out how. C#. Connect. Callback code area entered. Callback function area entered. Where to? Properties, methods. Signals. Area entered. Emitted when you receive area enters this area. Requires monitoring set to be set to true. Should be the case. It doesn't tell me how to you do it in C#. Deck. C# signals. That's what I want. Those are implemented using C# events in the idiomatic way to represent the observer pattern in C#. This is the current way to use signals in C# and the focus of this picture. In some cases, it's necessary to use the older connect and disconnect APIs. See using connect different details. To encounter system object dispose exception while in a signal, you might be missing a signal disconnection. Okay. Alright. Provide more type safety. Godot signals are also all available through events. You can handle these events as any other event with the plus, equal, and minus equal objects. Timer, my timer, get node, timer, my timer dot timeout. Okay. In addition, you can always access signal names associated with a node type through its nested signal name class. This is useful when, for example, you want to wait on a signal. See await queue. Custom signals as C# events. Declare a custom event in your C# script. Use a signal attribute on the public delegate type. Note that the name of this delegate needs to end with event end. Ah, I see. Public delegate void my signal event handler. Needs to end with event end. Okay. My signal with argument event handler. Once this is done, Godot will create the appropriate events automatically behind the scenes. You can then use said events as you do for any other Godot signal. Note that events are named using your delegate's name minus the final event handler part. If you want to connect these to these signals in the editor, you will need to rebuild the product to see them appear. And click the build option button. Okay. So is that a custom signal or is that an existing signal? Let's try it. So instead, this is a public delegate void on hitbox area entered event handler. Then Okay, so I just gotta declare this as like this is an event handler. I'm gonna put it all the way up in here with the properties. Okay, so I made the event handler. How do I know if it's connected? And does it need to have the exact same name as this one? How do I know? How do I know if it's connected? To method? Receiver method. Pick. Um, okay. Okay. Oh no, it's a custom signal. Shit. That's not what I wanted to do, I guess then. Emit a signal. That's not what I want. Bound value. Nope. Creation and runtime. No. They're necessary for connecting to signals defined by GDScript and passing connect flag. So I might have to do this then. No. Calling GDScript methods from C#. No. Connecting to signals. Connecting to C# signals from GDScript. Connecting to GDScript signals from C#. Okay. Connecting to a GDScript signal from C# only works with the connect method because no C# static types exist for signals defined by GDScript. My GDScript node.connect my signal callable from my signal handler. Okay. Is that what I want? My GDScript node.connect. How the fuck do I do that? So it's hitbox area. Okay, so hitbox. Let's remove that one because it's clearly not what I wanted anyways. That's something that needs to stay in GScript, maybe? Oh, wait. That mean I could put that instead of like having this in the base character script, I could attach it to the hitbox area only. I have to think about that. I am gonna have to pee. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Let's figure this out, shall we? So, what if I attach a GD script? And then I take the player.gd things and I go, hey, look, these functions that use the signal. Why not just kind of, using them here? The timer should probably be a child of the hitbox. Oh, okay, I was wondering, like, why is it called hitbox R? Oh, I was missing a letter. Yeah, I think that the hitbox, yeah, the hit timer is appropriately linked to the hitbox. I think it makes more sense this way. So we'll take all this. And put it in here. And everything should work, right? Yeah, use the hit timer. And then take damage. Function. Yeah, either I need to... That's a tough one. Do I keep this? Do I keep this in here? Right, or take damage should be a function of the class, the base class, I assume. Let's see if I can make this work. So if I don't use all these signals here, but I do keep the take damage function, which is kind of the similar to what I have here. Take damage. That's a take damage function. If health equals 0, die. Let's put die as well. Die is going to be different, but die is still going to exist. Yeah, I know, it's not a float. It's int. I just have to add the yeah, the display, the text. Yeah, it's gonna be an else if health is higher than 0. I forget how to make a fucking else if. Is that not how you do an else if in C#? Not else. How this works. Yeah. Pretty sure it should be just else if in one word, no? Is it in 2 words? Oh, it's in 2 words, okay. Maybe that's maybe I'm mixing up with VBA. That's the kind of the downside of knowing multiple languages. you mix up, get mixed up between a bunch of them. Center, goddammit. Oh, yeah, I forgot to go into the voice chat of the game studio. If anyone wanted to join me. Okay, it's over 0. Update the HP label. shouldn't be a function. It's like 2 lines, but at the same time, I feel like I could make like a draw like parameter, like a private. Can I do this? No. Initializer cannot reference the non-static field method or property get node. Damn. I'm sure there are gonna be other times where I need to update the hell. Even though this is not like the way I'm gonna end up doing it, I'm just gonna do this. Make it a private function. No. Shit. Private void. Update health. Or update HP. I need to write down Godot something. It's already. I'm already. No? Oh, it's because there's another struct that has that. Okay, I see. So I do have to do it. Unless I do. I already have using Godot here. Nah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe call it like the HP label. It's clear like what we're doing here. We'll just do this. Update HP label. Die is definitely not going to be this. I don't think it's Q3. It's just kind of go to a game over screen, I guess. This is like a reset function. No, just, oops. Something like that. We'll deal with it when we get there. Still successful, good. Let's see if I made any mistakes in here. So I have... this is... Oh yeah, so take damage. If take damage has been transferred over to C sharp, how do I? Yeah. I need to call the C sharp script, I guess. How do I do that? Cross language. Yeah, I'm on the right page, pretty sure. Calling method. Calling C sharp methods from GDScript. Calling C sharp methods should be straightforward. The marshalling process will do its best to pass the arguments, match function signatures. If that's possible, impossible, you see the following error. Invalid call is a function. My C sharp node that print node name itself. Then we fail. My C sharp node done. So okay. So this should be base character my C sharp node. Why? What does it say? It's a C sharp node. It's not a node. It's a script. Mhm. Or fields. If any sort of fields from the use case are four, not to anything to worry about. Yeah, don't just say that. Like just kind of just tell me a bit more. My C sharp node. What's my C sharp node? Where is that? What is that? Cross language scripting. Godot allows you to mix and match scripting languages to your needs. This means a single project can define nodes in both C sharp and G sharp. This page will go through possible interactions in two nodes written in different languages. Okay, the following two scripts will be used as a reference throughout this page. Aha, I guess that's what I was missing. So using Godot, public partial class, my C sharp node. Public string, my property. Yeah. Signal, public delegate void. Public void, print node name. Public void, print array. Print n times. Public void, my signal handler. gd.print. Okay. Instantiating nodes. Do I need to do that? Var my property string my GDScript value get return my property set value signal function I guess gd.print is just like using Godot's print function from C sharp. So if I want to use this, my C sharp node dot print node name, is that what it's telling me to do? Yeah, my C sharp node print node name. So base character dot Take damage. Base character. And I have take damage. Let's say 5. Function, take damage, not found in base self. Well, it's probably because I'm in hitbox area. I need to go get base character the node. I need to go fetch the node, I guess. Can I do it outside of a function? Get node. Node 2D base character. Object-oriented principles, I guess. Building classes like node can extend those to create the right types in a script. Yeah. No tree structure. Might start to work on the game and get overrun by the vast policy for you. You might know what you want to do, what skills you want to have, but where you put them all. How you go about making games is always up to you. Games should always have an entry point somewhere in the track where things begin so that you can follow logic as you continue elsewhere. It also serves as a bird's eye view. Applications is not in the main function, it's the main node, yeah. Navigation. I just want to get the parent node, essentially. That's just the thing that I want. That's the only thing I want, really. Get parent node. Descript. Literally just get parent. I can't use it in Oh, that works. Okay. Get parent constant. So then if I do base character dot take damage 5, it should find the take damage method in the C#. I got the parent node, so that's how I got to use like a C# script and a GD script. Let's see if it works. Take damage is here. I got an amount in int. I guess I have to initialize health as like say 100 or something. Just have a value. Otherwise, I won't have a value, and it won't work. Oh, I need a speed as well. Go with 600, like it was before. Please build. I just did. Okay, my HP is 100. I am not taking damage. Gosh darn it. Health is 100 here, speed is 600 over here. Oh, wait. Yeah. Should still work, right? This is the same in both languages. This should decrease the amount of health I have. It didn't give me an error. I didn't get any errors. Wait, these are not connected. Are they? No, they're not. I think. Yeah, it's not connected. There it is. Ah. Alright, that's it. Okay. And then the hit timer. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Still not receiving damage. Porque. Porque. Hey! I saw that. Why is it. Wait. Like it disconnected or something. On hit area. Why did this? That is so weird. I just live edit the code. It's not working. Oh, I think I got it. It doesn't detect it because it's not checking the right mask. Because I changed the masks around over there. The collision masks. So this visibility is not the one I want. Hitbox collision. No, it's hitbox area. Collision. Ah, yeah. You are player, but you are looking at enemy mobs. That's why. I found le problème. I think I did. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep the breakpoint here just to see. No? It looks like it's disconnected again. Still nothing. Why does it seem like it disconnected? That's so weird. Can I disconnect from area entered? The provided call is null. Huh? Receiver method. Onyx, but on area entered. It didn't have the right name. That's why it kept disconnecting. Okay, because before it says on hitbox area because that's the name of it because I was the child nodes. Got it. Same thing here on area exited. Hit time stop. select the whole line. This didn't change. The timer didn't change. Hit timer did not disconnect. Let me disconnect it just to be sure. Like disconnect that. No, not this one. Just to be sure. Connect. And hitbox area. On hit timer time. Okay, that's good. Check it out now. Oops. Wrong scene. Damn. No main scene has been defined. Oh, I need to select the main scene. To map 1. So I don't have to keep going to it to start the scene. Still not taking damage. But fuck. The permanent area is never used in the function on area entered. Yeah, okay, but I don't care. Care about that. That does not tell me anything. I just had an underscore. What do I do now? Do I at least break into it? Do I at least trigger this? Nope. Why? This is the hitbox. Collision. Hitbox area. Pretty big. What's happening? Did I not getting the event and not getting the signal? It was working before. Can I remove this like annoying thing? Can I get rid of that? Just showing me what I removed. Alright, whatever. So even with a breakpoint, I'm not getting the signal. Why is that? Looking at the mobs mass. Yeah, mobs are in layer 2. Base character is looking into 2. Yeah, layer 2 for damage. Is this script even running? How do I know? How do I know that? God damn it. There's no error message. There's no nothing. There's nothing wrong going on. Apparently. Can't break into here, can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. Current value null. If I step into is F11. Okay. Can't do a step. Continue. And just monitor the value of the variable. Can I monitor this? Evaluate. Monitor. That's not what I want. Expressions to evaluate. Okay, can I evaluate you? Hmm. What the hell do I do? What do I do? I don't know where it's gonna appear. Could be in here, I think. Yeah. I'm not getting the signal. I'm not getting the area entered. Why am I not getting my signal? description. Where are my signals? Are entered. Emitted. And the received area enters this area. The received area. This one, I assume. And it requires monitoring. I didn't change it. Is monitoring? Yeah, monitoring is on. Monitorable is on as well. Okay. Wait. Monitorable. If true other monitoring areas can detect this area. Is this a case of the skeleton is not wait. It's when an area enters the area. I need to create a hitbox. This is the collision shape. I guess I forgot to. Did I not make a hitbox before? I guess I didn't. Okay. Maybe when I went and made a base mod. I guess. Okay. How did I'll know in area 2D? That's what's missing. And then I add a collision shape to it. This one is going to be a hitbox area. And then hitbox collision. That's more like a hitbox shape. Already a collision. Hitbox shape. Gonna make it the same as the sprite. It's 50 by 50. Monitoring, monitorable. I guess that's the only thing that was missing then. Now everything should be working. Oh wait, it's not. It's probably not in proper layer, is it? Yeah. Okay, so even if the parent is on layer 2, the child does not inherit. The child does not inherit the layers. That's interesting. Hi, sweetie. What's up? Alright, now I should receive damage now. I should be damage. Ah. Oh yeah, that. Wait. Take the attempt to call function. Take damage in base null instance on a null instance. Excuse me. Well, at least I got the area entered. I should see an ouch somewhere. Where's ouch? Output? Ouch. Yes, I got ouch. I made an ouch. Attempt to call function take damage in base null instance on a null instance. You're null? Why didn't you tell me before? Return this node's parent node. Or null if the node doesn't have a parent. You uploaded some of your new emotes, eh? Or did you just receive those ones? I don't think I've seen them. Rosaurus, nice. Okay, is this okay? Well, I have to close the debugger. Okay, so ouch is working. So, okay, so the area entering signal stuff is working. I don't see the little arrow anymore. Why are you null? Yeah, they look really good. That's really cool, sweetie. Is it me or is it this? This? No. Okay, get parent. Node. Get parent. No. Stuff. Maybe I can't do get parent in here. What if I do? Let's just try that. Like node base character. Nah, I forgot how to do stuff in GDScript. I've been in C# for so long. Yeah, just equal. I can just do var equal type. Okay. Var base character equal node 2D. Our callouts nice. That's sort of cool. Alright, so this is I'm initializing the variable, and now I guess I'll try base character equals get parent. Okay. I hate having to do it like on every function, but if it works, it works. Let's see if it actually. I am receiving damage. It is working. Oh, yeah. Good. The luxury I have made. I finally discovered how to make the movement I wanted. The movement style I wanted. I'm able to just plow through the enemy. It didn't even require a single line of code. That's the crazy part. I want to check something. Debugger, monitors, FPS. I want to see the FPS because I thought I saw some stutter right there. Okay, it's not too bad. Wonder how bad it can get before I see some actual like frame drops. Not too bad. Alright. Good. I'm mixing GD script stuff to manage like signals and shit, but I still call the function or the method that's created in the C# class. I am weaving programming languages like a fucking by like Mr. Worldwide or something. I don't know. Okay, so the HP label works. Physics works. Take damage works. Good. I'm gonna bring die and take damage up. I want the custom functions to be at the top and then the overrides below. It's just the way I want to do it. I take damage, of course, player, physics process. Okay, so base character. Let's see. Is there anything I want to add? Probably level. If we'll see. I guess if I want to do like experience, let's do like level. Okay, so that's base character. Then I can start making inherited classes, just like I from base character and actual characters, just like I did with skeleton from base mob. Alright, so base character, we are going to create instantiate child scene. No, it's not what I want to do. To create the child inheritance scene. Base character, new inherited scene. There we go. This one is gonna be Hope. Let's replace base by Hope. It's gonna be okay, and so this should have created a... Okay, no, it's using the same script, base character. I need to create a new one who's going to inherit the base class base character. Do I just... How did I do it last time? Did I just create a new one? I think I'm gonna have to attach a new one. Attach a script. C# script. Inherits. Template. Oh, okay, I can use like built-in. Hope. And then Hope is a base character. Yeah. As its base class. And then we override the... Wait, why did I override the base speed in the physics process? Shouldn't that be should have to recreate it. Like here, clearly, like I'm like, okay, this is speed equals 100. I guess I just don't get how to it should be in the ready override instead of physics override. If I do like public override void ready, and then at ready, they're ready for the mob. There's no base not ready. But initializing the values is probably the thing to do. Health, yeah, equals 0. Let's say 100. Like this is like really base and damage. I should put in the same order. Damage equals 5, and experience equals 5. Let's say whatever. I guess that makes sense. I don't know what that does. I can make a skeleton constructor, but then what? Is all this going in here? Should read up more on like how to use the C# classes in the Godot. Like if I do this, does that work? It doesn't even remove the thing. Generate overrides. Draw. Set Godot class property value. Move towards player. Godot class signal. Pulse object, get hash code. I have no idea what this thing is. Hey Masu, what's up, dude? How's it going? I guess I'll remove the constructor, I'm pretty sure. Fire constant. I will remove these for now. Well, we won't touch that. Take care of that later. Not much, just vibing, making sure Cinemaster structure doesn't. Ah, yeah. The whole like the lurkin thing. Yeah, I did read up on that. That's really fucked. Kind of forcing lurkers to unlurk just so that like your view counts. That's kind of weird. Like the so fucking dumb. Twitch knows about the bot problem. They have a way to try to combat it, and it doesn't even work. Yeah. So if using a channel redeem counts as like an action. And that would make sense. But it should work. But does it? Because Twitch is being Twitch. I can just copy paste these two. instead of experience, though, it's going to be level. Level 1. Speed is 600. Health is, let's say, 5. Think of 1 point reading list like, I'm not a bot. And it's like I am here. I am a lurky turkey. Yeah, if we use health as an integer plus. Oh my god, I'm getting tired and I'm speaking Franglish. Instead of a flute. We'll see what we do with enemy damage because it doesn't have to be the same thing. Enemy damage should be an int because the health of the characters are int. And it should be make 1 damage. Like we have 5 health, 5 hearts, and then you just kind of get removed 1 every time you get hit. Die. So the only thing I have to do here. So instead of take damage, it's gonna be. Oh, I need to get the. Okay, let's think of this through. So take damage needs to go fetch which area is entered, which is the mob's area, the mob's hitbox area, and then the parent node's script, like or the parent node's damage property. Yeah, I think. Let's get started with this. Okay, so we have area, which we're going to use. So area I guess damaging mob, because that's kind of what happens here, equals area dot get parent. I need to bar damaging mob. Equals this get parent is node. Okay, the node. Good. Node 2D. That works. Damaging mob. Okay, so you get the area. Like I said, the area is this one, the hitbox area, and its parent is the skeleton mob body. In this case, so everything tracks so far. This is the damaging mob, and then damage equals damaging mob dot damage. Can I just do that? Can I just do that? So if I go in skeleton, I'm looking for damage. I guess it needs to be capitalized. Like this. And it's an int. No. Selected and statement of expression. Found identifier instead. Okay, it's cross-language scripting. Go check. Okay, so if in C# I have my class that has a property, public string property. In my case, it's public int damage right here. Should I be doing this? I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out later. So this is here. Now, how do I get it from GDScript? Instantiating nodes. No, accessing fields. Accessing C# fields from GDScript. Print my C# node dot my property. Yeah, that's it. My property. So it's telling me that it's not there, like it doesn't exist. But end the statement after expression found identifier instead. Built-in type cannot be used as a name on its. Wait. Something I'm doing wrong. Oh. I feel dumb now. Wait. Okay, is this? Oh, okay. Okay. Does that work? Okay, let's see. Need to do this. Huh? Identify area not declared in the current. Oh shit. But if it's declared here, can I just do this? So the mob enters the area. The timer starts. Maybe I should not start the timer until I've established I have given a value to these variables. Like getting the parent nodes. So get the parent nodes first. So base character and damaging mom. I should maybe even do like the base character, the parent. Should probably even be on ready. That way I only have to initialize it once. I don't have to do it again here. Yeah, that makes sense. Initialize here. Put the value in on load, essentially. Then when the mob enters the area, give the value of the area's parent to damaging mob. Start the timer. Calculate damage. Take the damage. When the timer ends, when we get a timeout, restart the timer, apply damage again. I can probably just do this. Save a line. Do this. This, and that. Okay. Now my HP should be 5. Oh no, wait, I need to... Oh yeah, okay, so... Maybe I should make a little rudimentary little thing where I initialize the scene, the map scene, with the chosen character. Or maybe I think what I'll do... Oh man, camera. If I instead put that camera under base character scene. Can I do that? Can I kind of like move it into here instead? Put it in the scene. Move up, move down. Reparent. Make scene. Let's reparent. Oh, like attach it to a new parent? Okay, no, that's not what I want. Reparent to new node? No. Make scene root? Oh, no. No, that's not what. is this script? I guess I'll just copy paste it. Coming node's name clash the player character to the already in the scene, presumably from a more nested instance. The less nested in node will be renamed. Please fix and reset. Yeah, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Yeah, I'm just deleting. I was about to delete it. There you go. Well, that tells me everything I need to know. That it was creating a clash, meaning that it's gonna work. Something might break. Yeah, my HP is not. The camera is at the right place. Yeah, because my speed is not initialized, I can't move. I don't have a value. That's because the character I need to remove, yeah, the player character node from the map scene, and then instead instantiate the player, like the player's character of choice on the map. Just like I'm kind of the same one doing with the mobs, but I don't have like a whole list of them. I just have one. It's probably a value that's going to be passed on from the main menu where we're going to choose the character we want to play on the map. How is this played? I'll watch it after stream. I ain't playing that on the stream. Although I don't think it's in Discord, so it might count as Discord audio. I could mute it. Okay, and extends to 2D. It's called base map. Base map. Rename everything. Everything needs to be like named appropriately. That's a map 1. It's base map. Gonna use the same logic. Create a base class and then instantiate. Inherit to make. It's kind of like making a template essentially. This is background sprite or floor sprite. Maybe? This is shower. Yeah, always. Mob spawn timer, play timer, obstacle. Yeah, I can leave it here for now. Okay, so enemy list for this map. Yeah, that's something I'll
it's
have
bedtime, Papa.
What do you mean, Papa? It's Shabbat. Now instead of him physically coming to my office to yell at me, it's virtual him telling me to go to bed. I'm learning. Yes, I am. I just want to do one last thing before going to bed. Close this. Okay. Function ready. Global player held. This is not useful anymore. Well, this is all going to. Oh, this is not going to become C# anyway. After like, I'm gonna redo all of this. But first, I just want to do like kind of spawn in the player. That's what I want to do right now. Spawn in the player. Alright. Essentially, player spawn. Instantiate as node, add child. Spawn position. Yeah, okay. So we're going to copy the mob spawn function and make a player spawn instead. It's gonna be a bit simpler. Player spawn. Player scene. Was it character spawn? Let's go character spawn. Let's keep it consistent. Character spawn. If only it could like update all the names at the same time. That'd be swell. I'm sure there's a function for that. I just haven't found it. What's the end of statement for express? The fuck you mean? I just changed it. Oh, it inserted a new parenthesis. Okay. Scene, and I don't need spawn distance, spawn angle, or index or any of that stuff. I just need the character scene. This is not required. This is not required. And then character, yeah, add child, character, global position. Well, it's gonna be 0. It's gonna be essentially 0, 0. Vector 2 dot 0. Like straight up at the center of the scene. That's what it's gonna be. So if on ready I use character spawn with the scene, which where do I use mouse on here? Okay. So enemy scenes dot pick random. Okay, which is enemy scenes array is here. Enemy list, scenes append load. Okay, there's a little bit of stuff to do here. Gonna be rest player. Hope is in player folder. Yeah. Okay. Player hope dot tc. Obviously now it's hard coded right now, but it will become. I could probably just take this and put it just kind of like call the character's name instead. I don't need to make a scenes array. If I take this and place it in mob spawn, then I have to pick random from the pick random goes in the dictionary instead of the array or whatever. I might be thinking a bit too far ahead. I'm gonna have to rewrite it in C# anyways. So now I should spawn. Oh, when I load the scene, it should act. Okay, Oh, there's something weird going on here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's 0. I guess the background should be like centered. Like that instead. Probably because of the damn camera. What changed? What changed? Vision narrates everything. So on layer 1, mask 2 and 3, yeah. Between this and base character, like what's the... Nothing changed. They should have exactly the same values. Like everything should be the same. So why am I getting stuck on the enemy now? Base character, big damage, direction, speed, movement line. No, there's nothing different here. Using the base physics process. I have no fucking clue. What the fuck? What the hell? What changed? What changed? I don't understand. My God. Why does this have to happen at the end of the night where I'm too tired to wrap my head around this? God damn it. Never make a major change at the end of the day. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. I don't know. The only difference is that hope doesn't start in the scene. The character gets spawned in on load. And it's hope instead of base character. Should I spawn base character instead? Just to see? What the fuck? What happened? Okay. Let's try that. I have 0. Oh, yeah. Right. This. Okay, so it's still colliding instead of... What? What? Nothing changed. What? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my fucking mind here. The fuck? God, dude, why? Everything was going so well, all of a sudden, the thing that I did that I was like super proud of earlier, now it's just not working. Why? Why did it have to happen? It's nothing in here because this is damage calculation, which still works. It's not nowhere in it's nowhere in code because it's the collision. It's the whole collision thing. It's using the same mask, right? Wait. changed. I didn't change it. Something did. Okay. So somehow when I made a new inherited scene, the layer mask 2 became monitored again on base character for some reason. Oh, we figured it out. Yep. We can go to bed. Feeling proud. Alright, let's do a quick to the GitHub so that I don't lose any progress if anything happens. Mob and character base classes. Not update, like base classes for mob, character, and updated. And so updated base classes and collision behavior. And damage. Great commit summaries contain fewer than 50 characters. I don't know what a summary would look like. Hi, Kava, what's up? I'm about to end. I'm pushing the code to the Git so that we have another cloud thing to keep our stuff. Base classes, update, and collision behavior. I guess. Mid mob and character base classes. Can throw bees. Everyone loves those bees. And since like my special Hollow Knight September is coming very soon, in 2 weeks, I will definitely have to add them back. So like another probably try to implement some crowd control, and I'll have to put in the bees. I'm legally required. So updated bomb and character base classes. Corrected I can't write anymore. Collision behavior between character and mobs. Mobs get squished. My character no getting stuck by a swarm anymore. What else? Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's not that I updated the character, updated mob base class, created C# character base class, and inherited the scene for hope. And then there was damage calculation. It's updated damage calculation. Something like that. Commit error. Version denied. Unable to process. Oh, probably because it's open. Save. Close. Save. Close. Probably. Commit. Push. Woo! We did it. That was fun. Oh man, especially like it feels so good getting that moment where I managed to get exactly the behavior I wanted for like the collision without having to make it with a single line of code, like just with like the collision layer masking and stuff. So I think the best thing is gonna be like figure out how to juggle between the engine's like nodes and their properties and stuff. The GD script that interacts with those nodes and signals and stuff like that, and then the powerhouse like of C# that allows like the creation of the base classes and like having all of these like properties and like making like a much more like efficient code to get like everything. Like I'm gonna have like all the base classes and you can just make those I guess those child classes for every instance, like for any like kind of specific character or mob, like a template essentially. Hey Mochi, thanks so much for lurking and being here. That was great. I love. This is the kind of stuff that you know, a little bit just like playing Factorio, like when I get into like a run of a roguelike, I just get really like sucked deep into it and making that progress. I'm having so much fun. Always great. I'm really enjoying doing some code, learning how to code a game, like much less daunting than I expected, honestly. Still requires a little bit of a finagling on error, Google searching, reading documentation, but it's nothing out of the ordinary for me. I'm a fucking engineer. I'm not a software engineer, but this is just the kind of thing that I love doing. Now let's see who can raid out to. Is Cinder still on? Is he still gonna be a good target? No. Who's online playing some heat? Yeah, sorry. Peak has been really fun. Playing with a Blade Shoop and Pro last Saturday was really fun. Let's go raid Sue. Tell her that we're the sleepy ones now, and I'm going to bed. I'm gonna leave y'all with her. Have a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow for Fight Night. I'm thinking I just want to keep doing Grand Blue, honestly, since I've been really enjoying playing Wellness. He's a new character, unless something else kind of comes out. I feel like I'm inching towards Grand Blue as a main fighting game more and more. There's Under Night too. Like these two are like my top two for sure. But I feel like I'm inching like closer like to Grand Blue. But we'll see. Take care. Till tomorrow. Bye.